Hello YouTube. Today we're going to do a video about a little known subject called the Alaska Windshield. What causes it and how to prevent it. First off, let me show you one quick. So this is my 4Runner that I drive to work every day, all week, and hopefully this shows up. There's a giant crack along the middle, goes down there to the side, goes up and around over there. A big chip right here. In addition to that, without any kind of protection, you also get things like this, and it's kind of unrelated to the Alaskan Windshield, but look at the front of my boat. See all the little dings? Yeah, that's not mud. That doesn't wipe off. That's from driving around without protection. Here's a picture of what causes it. What they like to do here in Alaska is not only do they sand and salt the roads, but in the parking lots, it's quite common to use actual pea gravel. And the pea gravel sticks in your tires like this. That tends to come off the tires at a high rate of speed and break people's windshields. In fact, it's so common in Alaska that the state patrol, they don't even do anything about it. People just drive around with busted windshields everywhere they go. I replaced the one in Phyllis's truck already. I've got one ordered for my car. We did one in the 4Runner. My truck, knock on wood, is so far the only one not to get an Alaskan windshield. So what can you possibly do about it? Well, what I could do is every time before I drive anywhere, once I've been on dirt roads, I can go through my tires and I can pick all the rocks out of it. No, I'm not going to do that. So the next best thing is to put on some sort of improved mud flaps on your vehicle. Now this truck has mud flaps. Those are right from the factory Ford. But if you notice, they don't go nearly low enough. And as the rocks come off the tires, if you remember back in your algebra classes maybe, the rocks come off at a tangent angle from the tire. So they leave from down here, they miss everything, and then they hit someone's windshield. So what we're going to do is we're going to put together a product called rock tamers. And these, as you can see in the picture here, they go on your receiver hitch and they hang down really low to prevent anything like that from happening. They even show you a live action picture right there protecting his boat because he's spinning for no reason. But easy on and off, it says too. We'll find out about that. So let's see what we got. A giant box of hardware, a book on how to do it. It's kind of cool because they are adjustable side to side. So if you wanted to put these, say, on Phyllis's Tacoma, you could adjust them down to do that. Or on my Super Duty, they'd be wider to match the tires. So it comes with some gnarly mud flaps. The holes are pre-punched for the rock tamer part of it and for the mounting. And because they're adjustable, they have all these other holes that you can trim these off and actually make them the right height for your vehicle. And then we have, this would be the bracket that goes on your hitch. I believe, I don't know yet, but I think they're adjustable. They turn this way too to get them more adjustability. This is how they lock onto your hitch. We've got the two mud flap mounts that'll mount on. Wow, these are heavy. These are really heavy duty. These heavy duty stainless steel bars that will mount in here. Like so, and then your mud flaps will go on there. In addition to that, we've got our cool little stainless steel, if I can get one out of the package. Little rock tamer pieces that are going to mount right there, like so. And not only will this save other people's windshields, but it'll actually save your boat, your four-wheeler, whatever you might be towing on a trailer. Tomorrow, we're hopefully getting a different boat, and I want to have these done tonight so I don't put a ding in the brand new boat. So I will get after it and get this built. Smoke. Okay. We're still not going to fit. We got to loosen these up a little more until that slides on.
Do you have to make those sound effects?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
It has some realism to it.
Okay.
So, okay, that's on there. Sorry. Red fuse. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, it didn't fall in the mud. Certainly, I thought it would.
I was just thinking everything's a hammer if you need it to be.
See?
Okay.
Twenty-five inches minus 4 inches will give us 21 inches. So that's going to be the length of the flaps that we need from the bottom to the top. 21 inches. Oh, wow, that's going to suck. Never done this with a skill saw, so let's see how it works. I'm just cutting right along this groove. Trying not to cut into the tailgate, huh? Nice as could be. That cut pretty good, actually. But they give you a little hollow punch. Not very well made at all. I will get a hammer and a block of wood to put underneath of it, and we will punch them out. And the holes are punched out, and it makes these neat little rubber plugs. We have our holes punched in nice and neat. These are carriage bolts, with the square on the shank. So they're meant to go into the square hole. That's why they wanted that. And that way, when you go to tighten them, they won't spin. Should drop in. Per the instructions, now they want you to install these on the truck and get everything set. But as you can see, I'm working in mud and water, so I'm going to skip ahead a step and do this while it's not on the ground. And I'm going to install these cool little deals. So,
That's not going to make it too heavy.
I didn't hear anything. So with these guys, again, they're getting my dirty hands. They're getting a bolt going through the front, and because it's rubber, they've got a little spacer in there that keeps it from over tightening it. So look at that cool little pocket they made just for assembling these.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, that fit nicely. And then they're cut out back here to insert the spacer in there. And your nut goes on. Just like that. Oh, and there's washers too that I haven't been putting on. So it turns out you need a washer too. It's a nice thing about these little containers. Coated up. Okay. Any part of it, really. What the hell is going on with this one?
It's much easier if you turn it over.
That's what I say.
Is it though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tinkerbell.
That is pretty much where I want them. So at this point, we will tighten
Do you
down.
want it?
What's that?
Want it?
Oh, you got a mosquito, you lucky
Oh.
girl. Did he bite you?
No.
Oh.
Why are you disappointed?
It just seemed like the thing to do.
Yeah.
No?
No.
Oh, my bad. Is it? Seems like this could have just as easily been done when it, well, I suppose then it wouldn't fit over the pipe. Right. You helping dogs? I don't think so. Okay, the last things we have to do, we have to install these fancy little plugs in the end here. Keeps the junk out. Use your hand as a hammer.
Absolutely. You know we have a hammer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they give us these little caps, which I believe go over these.
Oh, to protect your bumper?
Yeah, in case it flops around in the wind, it doesn't scratch your King Ranch paint job, which is worth more than the bumper. Press this on, they click on real nice. This would have been helpful when we took the camper up Patchy Pass, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. As the poor little camper got just beat to smithereens from rocks and stuff. There is more adjustment. You can't get them any higher because right now I've got these vertical, but you could loosen these up and you can rotate it back, which would lower it in a radius, or straight up as we have it here. And I've got like 35 pounds of pressure in my airbags on the truck, so this is about perfect. Because that's where I'm going to have it when I'm pulling any kind of load anyway. This should save A, your windshield, and B, my boat. So, yeah, should be good. I'm pretty happy. Everybody runs these. Even back in Wisconsin, I used to see them. People with expensive boats and stuff, they like to keep them looking nice. So, there we go. Thanks for joining us. I hope you learned a little bit of something here, and you got some of the legend of the Alaskan windshields up here. You know what that's about anyway. You always hear it, but you never knew what it meant. So that's it for this video. I am Adam, and my wonderful, talented, and beautiful helper is
Phyllis?
Phyllis. That's right. She forgot her name for a second. And we are together Alaska Cut the Cord. Love you, bye.